If you have ever struggled with how to shamelessly communicate in a sexy kind of way, don't worry, boo, I got you. Make sure to like this video, hit subscribe, comment a heart below, help my channel grow. I am Shamelessly Jackie here, sexy Jackie here. She, her are my pronouns for those that are new. Happy Mental Health Monday, boo. Let's get into it. So when it comes to sex and intimacy and turn-ons and all the damn things, our overall sexual self-care, right? Communicating about sex is so important. It is literally the number one sex tip I give to people out there. So let's put the pieces of the puzzle together today so I can help you to slay. So here's some shamelessly sexy examples about how to talk to a partner, partners, or spouse just about sex or different kinds of things. So it turns me on when you kiss my neck. I love it when you talk dirty and say what you're gonna do to me, right? For some of you, that may be like a little whisper in your ear. For my Scorpio babies out there, right? you know. It's so hot when you pin me down and tie me up during sex. That might be a big one that a lot of people like that are maybe kinky or exploring BDSM and kink. You're like, ooh, I have that fantasy, girl. How'd you know? Like, I would love to tell my partner that, right? It's a turn off when there are sex expectations, sexual shame, manipulation, or when sex is used as a weapon. So we also got to be able to talk about our turn-offs too, boo. I enjoy it when we use sex toys during sex. You know, that one time I really enjoyed when we got, that vibrator out and used it, or, we got that good head out and we used it, or that certain type of lube. Oh my God, it was so good when we used it. I loved it so much, right? Being able to say certain things like, I love it when we mix up different types of positions. I don't like it when I feel sexually pressured to have sex. Like, it's just a turn off for me and it's not making me feel connected to you during this time, boo. I feel so connected to you when we build up that tension slowly. Maybe you're a Taurus. Or maybe you want some more foreplay if you're watching this video too, right? And maybe that's another thing to say, like, I require more foreplay and I desire more foreplay than maybe a minute, 20 minutes. Some people up there may be like, no, F the foreplay. Like, I want to have sex today, right? And you just want to get down to it overall. And that's okay too, right? Even giving your partner, or your spouse, whomever, like sending them a text message, as long as these are consensual as well, like something that says like, the last time we had sex, it was so incredible, or even telling them that in person too, right? Another one could be, I love that you're not intimidated by my sex toy and I want you to use it on me more, right? It turns me off when we don't have an emotional connection before sex. That could be one. I want you to bend me over the kitchen table and play out one of my fantasies. Or I would love it if we could role play this type of scene this next week, right? Like, maybe you be the teacher, I be the student, whatever, and let's kind of play around with some stuff, right? Or I love it when we play a sex game. It's just such a turn on for me, and it really helps me warm up to you more and feel connected to you. I would love it if you dominated me in bed, punished me, and made me your sub, right? That could be a big one for some people. It's a turn off when sex becomes uncomfortable and painful. I don't like pain. Pain is not pleasurable for me. For other people, pain could be pleasure for them, right? So take what resonates with you. Maybe I want you to blindfold me. Maybe I want you to tie me up. I want you to play around with my body a little bit more. I feel so connected with you after sex when we have aftercare, like cuddles, and we have our snacks, our drinks, our food, our meal, or whatever. And it just feels so nice to be together with each other. I feel sad when we have the same types of sex over and over again, and I really want to mix it up with you, right? Or I feel disappointed when we have the same type of sex and I'm prioritizing you first. I wish we could prioritize me first a little bit more. Sexting me during the day is a great way to build arousal, right? So these are some different types of prompts, some things that you can talk about when it comes to a partner, partners, or spouse on how to shamelessly communicate, right? And sometimes, like, these won't work for everybody, and that's okay. and sometimes they will work. And so it's really about exploring your sexual self-care more, because that, when I say it on my channel, it does not just mean sex, it does not just mean intimacy, and it does not just mean pleasure. And those three things are not synonymous with one another. However, they are a part of that sexual self-care definition. So it's really important for us to really work on these things first before then sharing that with a partner, or having, sex with people when we don't explore like ourselves, our sexuality, our bodies, our sexual self-care more. And then we just expect a partner to come in and just know and like turn you on, when it's like, I don't know, I need you to like coach me and tell me what you like, right? And they can explore. And it's also important to get that consent in order to be able to do so here. Okay, so definitely let me know in the comments below if this video was helpful for you, especially if it comes to any performance anxiety, stress, or anything like that with sex overall, boo. Definitely write down any of these prompts, write down any of the first parts of these sections here, and really think about like how you want to explore some of this more when it comes to sex and communicating different types of things overall. I may share a resource that I have and might sell it a little bit later, but it's really about, different types of like sexual prompts to journal, to write about, to think about, and these examples are given in there too, along with like how to shamelessly communicate that and talk about these things with my shameful versus shameless communication skills as well. So if you would like that, let me know in the comments below, because maybe I will sell that for a digital download for y'all through my site and link it below. But definitely like this video, share this with anybody too who may benefit from this, boo. Happy Monday, happy Monslay, happy Mental Health Mondays. I'm so glad to have you all here, and make sure to subscribe so you always get the shameless sexuality on my channel, baby. Okay, stay tuned for more. Stay shameless.